I set a deadline for the end of the year. I don't know what I'm doing. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sophie and I am writing a novel. And not just any novel, a fantasy one, which means that there is a lot of world building, a lot of characters, and it's not only one perspective, but it has 3 perspectives, and there's just a lot going on in this tiny little novel, which doesn't seem to be as tiny as I thought it would be. But this week is the last week of the year, and I set a deadline for the end of the year, meaning that my first draft needs to be finished by then. In the beginning of this week, I reached the 80,000 milestone of this novel. It didn't feel as exciting as I thought it would, but now that I'm saying it, I'm like, wow, that's quite a lot. I've been writing ever since. I'm now at almost 83.5, and the story hasn't been finished yet. Like, I still need a few chapters and I only have 2 days, so not even 2 days, probably like 1 day, because tomorrow I'm also visiting a friend because of New Year's. Yeah, I only have the rest of this day, which is like half a day because it's already 2 o'clock or something. And I have tomorrow morning, so let's see what I can get done in finishing this novel. I feel like the last chapters will be a bit rushed and not make a lot of sense probably, because I do want to have it finished at the end of the year, which is tomorrow. If you hadn't caught on. A little bit of panic here. But we'll see. I'm in chapter 10 right now. The novel was gonna be 26 chapters. Now before you think about that and are like, wait, didn't you just say the novel was almost finished? I changed the layout of the chapters. And I feel like there's a lot more going on inside the chapters with the different scenes than what I first wrote out in my outline, and therefore it's a little bit shorter with the chapter length note. While the chapters are not shorter, they are like less, right? I also wrote the ending already before I wrote like the last middle parts, because I felt like if I was not gonna finish it, at least I would know the ending of the story and kind of like work towards that in like shorter scenes, which is what I'm gonna be doing today and tomorrow. So if you're ready to see me finish and probably crash out about my novel, let's grab a mug, get some tea or a little coffee, and let's get started with writing those scenes.
You're the one dancing with your cigarette. Carefree me, I wanna be with you all night long. All night long.
So at the moment I've written a scene in which she kind of discovers what's going on in this academy and learns something about her kind of like purpose in the story that changes everything about what she thought she was supposed to be doing. And she learns that there is a lot more happening outside the academy as well. Their fate. Not only her fate, but the fate of all the other people and the other perspectives. And it's kind of like almost the ending, but not really. Yeah. And then there are some scenes that I've written before, but I feel like they're not really placed in the right order. But we'll see about that in the second draft. I just want to finish this and get on with it. So, yeah.
Standing there, music like a flash.
was writing the chapter that I was talking about, and then I realized I kind of didn't know like what kind of clues I had to put into that chapter, because I've strayed so far from the plot that I had originally plotted. I'm like reading through these notes and I'm like, where did I stray from this path written out here? Because I feel like I've just missed certain points. And I'm not gonna go back on them now because I feel like that would only extend the time that I need for my first draft. And I feel like I will just put that in my second draft. But I did not write this scene. I did not write that scene. And there's like so many parts that I just left out or did not explain in detail, or even just in some sentences. So I feel like a lot of it will probably be very vague. And there's a lot that I will have to improve in the second draft. And it kind of got me freaked out. And then I got kind of lost in like plotting these things while I should actually be writing the last few scenes. But now I don't know what the last few scenes are because I missed certain points and they're not in there. So basically I have to just imagine that they are there and tell that these characters have done something that they haven't done, if that makes sense. I feel like it does in my brain, but maybe not for you. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I wrote such an extensive outline in which there's like some scenes already written out with dialogue and some are just like a little bit of bullet points and others are like 5 pages long that I'm like, I don't want to read all of that, like all my thoughts about that chapter and the characters when I'm actually already writing stuff. And I feel like I should, for the next novel, make it smaller and more compact because it makes it easier to scan through it and understand what is actually needed for that chapter. Because I think I've written in 3 different notebooks just to make it easier for myself to understand where I'm at in the story. And right now I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. Whilst I already had one in this one. Also there's like post-it notes everywhere. It's kind of like bunkers. Tell me if anyone else is struggling with this, especially in the first draft. I'm kind of afraid for the second one, but at the same time I'm so excited because I just know that I will make it better than what I have now and it will make more sense. And I feel like now certain things are mentioned at the start, but they are not there at the end. And vice versa. So I'm really excited to like grind and like do that and make it better, but at the same time I'm terrified because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and I really need to figure out like what most writers do when they have their second draft, because obviously I haven't done that before. This is like the first time I'm writing a full book. This is the first draft that will be completely finished instead of only having like these first few chapters and then stopping and writing something else. So yeah, let me continue with this mess and then I will get back to you at the end of the day and tell you what I've done so far and if I worked out the scenes that I was supposed to be writing today. And we'll see how it goes. And then I'm gonna grab some new tea because this one is empty. Also, I got this for Christmas and I absolutely adore this. Like, it's so freaking cute. I call it Munchkin.
I wonder if you hear me, 'cause I've been calling out. I wanna have you near me again. I wanna have you close. I feel like I am falling whenever you're around, and I've been longing for your heat, your touch.
Okay, right now I've written around 2,400 words in I think like 3 hours maybe. I also worked on like the plot, as you saw in the notebooks, and I figured something out. Then I realized that I still needed to add like 3 or 4 more scenes, and it's currently like 7 like that. It's the fireworks. Nobody's being shot. It's fireworks being shot in the air. It's something that we all do in the Netherlands at New Year's Eve, but some people do it earlier, and so we already heard them. But yeah, let me work out the rest of the scene that I'm currently doing, and then I will probably reach a new scene as well, and then I think I will call it a day, because I've been working on this almost the whole day already, and I still have tomorrow. Yeah, well, not the whole day, like half a day, because I started around 2, but still a lot of time. Caught him. So let's see what else I can write.
Belong to me.
I think I almost finished. And it feels pretty like fast paced in the end, because I need to be finished tomorrow, and I wrote around 4,200 words. I wrote just now for like 2 hours, I think, and I finished 2 scenes. It fits the ending scene that I've written before, although I do need to elongate that ending scene because now it's around 600, 700 words. But yeah, there is something written down. Let's just say that. I think I just almost finished my novel's first draft. I think I only need to write 1 more scene, and then it's complete. Are the words any good? Probably not. Is it the best prose? Probably not. Have I finished it? Almost. Yes. Oh, I'm so tired as well. I wrote, and now I'm gonna enjoy the little bit of time I still have of this evening and watch a movie, because this was a pretty good writing day, if I have to say so. I will see you tomorrow. I don't think I realized how far I actually was yesterday. I was probably just tired of writing almost 5 hours or something, but I actually only need to write 1 more scene and then I'm finished. Like, what? It's actually insane. Like, I was calling with my mom and I was like, I only need to write one more scene. I said that this morning, and then I realized, wait, I only need to write one more scene. I'm freaking out. Which is insane because I've been writing almost this whole year and like plotting things and just trying to come up with ideas for this book, and then now I'm finally ending the first draft. What do you mean? And I know that my friends are like so excited to read it, but I know that some things are just not up to where I have them in my head, and they might be able to read like 1 or 2 chapters at the start because I know that then I put like way more effort into the scenes that I wrote. But yeah, I'm so excited and I'm so happy and proud of myself that I will be able to reach the deadline that I set for myself at the end of the year. Is literally the 31st of December today, and I have to leave in like 2 or 3 hours to go to my friends for a New Year's party, and it's just insane that this is like what I'm gonna end my year with. Me finishing my first draft. I can't say it enough. It's like crazy. And I'm so happy that I just like pushed through and completed the writing, and I just did it. And now I can say that I almost finished a whole draft. Happy dance. Well, almost. So I now will start writing the last scene of this book before I can close it off and not look at it again for a whole entire month. Let's go!
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow.
I just wrote the end. What? That's crazy. This is crazy. I'm gonna call a very quick end to this video as well because I do have to go, but I'm so excited. I finished at, let me see, 84,490 words, and it's done. It's done. It's completed. It's finished. I have my first draft of Project Djazar. And now I'm gonna celebrate. Bye!
There's a new day, and